Hey, Jen.
Hi, Amber.
Hello. And hello to everyone who's listening to our podcast, You Morally Great Babes. I'm just going to start with this because right before getting onto this podcast with you, it informs me that she is actually sharing our videos online of our podcast. I don't think people understand. Like when we do this podcast, I am a homeschooling mom who writes from home, and I also do trainings. And I usually come on like today, post training, right? And my hair, I'm sweaty selfie. I'm wearing post workout clothes. I wear a sweatshirt and it's like stained, it's got holes in it because I live with like four massive dogs and I don't want to ruin good clothes, right? And it's my house. I'm like, nobody can see me, but you can. You can. And
Yep.
I'm just befuddled, I guess.
I think Amber forgot because we talked about it in a couple of
Oh
episodes.
my God.
And then I think around 3 or 4 episodes ago, we started recording only. I guess Amber didn't realize that I was going to do what I said.
I just didn't know. I didn't. And like, I was like, I would totally wear an unstained t shirt or sweatshirt. I would totally maybe fix my hair. Maybe I'd
I
put
think,
makeup,
I think,
something.
I think our morally gray babes love the fact that we just come on natural, like as we
Oh, this
are.
is
We just
natural.
talk
This
about
is
books. This is natural.
chaotically natural. Okay, so just know that next episode, I'll give a shit, and
We give a shit about what we're talking about,
I
just not
will
what we
give a
look
shit about my appearance next. I apologize. So anyway, today on the podcast, and I'm going to be really blunt. Jen and I have been reading books, and quite frankly, a lot of them have let me down.
We've had more like do not finish
DNF.
DNFs. We've had 8,000 DNFs lately.
Yeah, that's a little.
And to the point where we started reading our own books, like
Yes,
not reading a book together. Like that's how we needed to
we need to regroup.
Yeah.
And
So
and I think it was like 2 days ago, it's like, I'm reading this book. It's really funny. I'm 27% in. I think it's going to be a good book. And then like, I'm 60% in. I'm like, Jen, do not even bother. Like, I can't, like,
don't you hate when you love a book, you love whatever it is, could be that they're
they suck
cheeky,
you
could be the
in.
story, could be whatever. And then like they just don't give a shit as
I don't
they
know what
finish. I don't
happens.
get it.
I
I
don't,
know.
I don't know. I don't know what
And we'll
happens.
never talk about those books, FYI.
No,
Well,
no,
we're not on the
because
podcast.
maybe it's somebody else's like favorite read, right? And
And maybe it's just our mood too. Like we're not
exactly.
dissing people ever.
Or their writing styles or anything, because I
Correct.
mean that's why there's so many flavors of coffee and tea, right? Everybody likes different things. So, oh my God, now my cat's making an appearance for this
That's okay.
video that's now
Cats,
everybody can see.
dogs, kids,
Oh my God, it's chaos.
all the things.
So today on the docket, we decided to put down Humphrey.
Humphrey's your cat if you're not watching on videos.
We decided to kind of create our own little TBR, and Jen had some ideas on how to craft it. Like, I need help adding more books to my list, but this actually helped me streamline it. And we are choosing 4, and she's going to go into a little bit more detail on how we did that and how you can use this tool as well. But we're each going to choose 4 books from this list, and that was really hard for us to do.
So hard.
Um,
Tell everybody what our TBR list, like how many TBR, like didn't we have like a couple hundred on there at one point?
oh no, babe. Let's go up. I mean, I think there's so many. It's so many. And like, so it got to the point where I was adding them on Goodreads, and then I was like, Goodreads couldn't even keep up with my TBR. And then it got to be where I was just screenshotting books I wanted to read. And now my phone has a folder of like 1,000 books. And so when we go into a bookstore, my hubster's like, which one do you want? It's like, I don't know. Let's pick out this folder. Like, we need to streamline. I don't know how people streamline this shit, but
Oh, tell us, please. Go to Morley Gray Babe on Instagram and let us know
share with
for
us.
sure. We need to know.
So, do you want to share
And
how you create this?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Share with
So
us.
we're going to go into more. We're going to go into more detail on the next episode, and we're going to share what the results were and like what it said about us in the next episode. But Amber and I created a GPT that's in Chat GPT, which is an AI. So I don't know why, but we've been struggling so much. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to get into that Chat GPT and I'm going to make a GPT that will help everyone who's going through the same thing that we are going through. And we did this, and next episode we'll go into all the details, but it got us. And it's giving books that when we read the blurb, we're like, I want to read this book. So now we each have between 10 and 15 that we're going to add to the TBR, and we're going to keep it pretty tight. And then we'll go back and forth in terms of reading. So you're going to have the chance to get this GPT. So we'll talk more about it in the next episode, but I wanted to make sure that that you knew how we came upon this.
And then we're also going to share on Goodreads our list of Morley Gray Babes TBR list, so you can see what's on the docket, what we're going to be planning to read, what's going to be coming up on the podcast. And then if you want to read it as well, or if you want to wait and listen, we're going to do that as well. So I'm excited. And what's really cool about this prompt that Jen created, and she did it, she created it and then I test drove it.
Yeah, I put all of what she was saying she wants from the GPT into it. So it was a combined thing.
Always the best friend giving me props when I don't deserve it. So
you do deserve it. You told me exactly
I'm
what
trying
you were
to pump
for.
you up. You did this. Anyway, it's not the point. The point is, when it spewed these out, I had probably half of these on my bookshelf to read anyway.
Isn't that wild?
And then
That's
some of them,
wild.
I was like, I don't even know what this one is. Like, this one sounds insanely dark and unhinged, and I love it. Like, yes, please. So we'll, like Jen said, we'll go over that on the next episode on like how we used it, what it said about each of our reading styles, because it was kind of spot on and a little.
Well, what's really strange
shocking.
too is we have a lot of similarities, but until I did this exercise, I didn't know how different we actually are.
Oh, I know. I'm very much aware of how different we are in our books. Like, there's a
I didn't until this.
I can make a Venn diagram of Jen and me and what we like. Like, it's very obvious to me, but that's because I choose the books, right?
Yeah.
And then today I was like, we were talking about this episode, and I was like, Jen, just give me like 3 or 5 books that you recommend, and then 3 or 5 books I'll share that I want to read, and then we'll just make our TBR. Like, this is the simplest thing.
To try to our immediate TBR.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is how it actually started. And then Jen goes down this rabbit hole, and she was like, oh my God, there's just so many. I was like, welcome to my world. This is
I know. I had no idea what she went through. I just said, tell me what we're reading. Or usually she'll give me 2 or 3 that she's looking at, and I'll read the blurb.
Yeah, but then you still read them. You're like, they all look good. Just pick one. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Because I don't want to make decisions. Although the 4 that I'm going to talk about today, I want to read, and one of them I want to start today. So we'll negotiate. We'll negotiate.
We'll see how.
Because I think you'll like it too.
We'll see. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna start, and this one is one it was not even on my radar.
We love those.
Yeah, it's not on. I didn't even purchase it. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go it this way. I'm gonna say the name of the book, give a little brief demo, the spice levels, why I think I like it, and then I'll give you the blurb. Okay, so
love it.
This book is called Nocturnal. It is by Cleo Evans. It's a cursed monster professor and a human student with 0 chill.
Monster professor, perfect.
Campus seduction and transformation. It's got, and this is like chat telling me what its spice level is, which I feel like Jen and my spice levels may be skewed.
Everything's
so it's skewed. About like a 4, it says. It's got like a 4.1 score out of 5 for ratings. And the reason why it says I would like this book is because it's hot, funny monster smut with surprising feels and forbidden fun.
Amber in a nutshell. Unless you're talking about a stalker murderer.
Oh my
then
God.
that's Amber too. So
this is the blurb of this book. So Nocturnal is a dark academia MF monster romance with a Dr. Jekyll Hyde inspired botanist, MMC, and a 33, let's just clap for the over 18 female main character.
Anytime someone's out of their 20s, I'm like thrilled.
Thank God. So it's a 33-year-old female main character psychologist, and it's a standalone set in the Freaks of Nature universe. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm just laughing. So it says, I was his toxic obsession. He was my sadistic monster. Their names are Nora.
Sold. Let's read it.
Nora and Alex. So Nora, when I took a job at St. Thorne's University as a psychology professor, I encountered someone unexplainable, fascinating, and deadly. Alex Breyer had the eyes of a killer. He's a botanist who would rather rot in his greenhouse alone than deal with students, professors, or me. When a monster stalks me, hello, stalker, yes, please, our relationship becomes corrupted in ways that bring us closer together, for better or for worse. He has secrets, ones that will destroy him if he discovers the truth. Our minds twist to protect our souls, and Alex is the most warped of all. The only way to save him is to hurt him and accept the damnation doing so will bring. Oh, Alex says, she was deadlier than Belladonna, and yet I cannot resist her. Nora Wolfe has become my infatuation. As she pushes me to my breaking point, we spiral down a path that will be our downfall. A monster is trying to steal what is mine, and I will hunt him to the bitter end, even if I have to use her to draw him out. Ba-da-da.
Da-da-da.
So it's dark academia.
Very excited.
Monster romance, unhinged female main character, unhinged male main character, spicy, and a mystery. I'm just saying.
I'm sold. I'm definitely on board. And these will be like, we're thinking, unless something comes up, that these will be the next 8 books that we read. So if you want to read along with us, go get these books on Kindle or go purchase them, start reading them, and then we'll be talking about them.
Yes, it is free to read on Kindle. So I'm excited. I never heard of this author. I don't know.
It's got stalkers and monsters and professors. Like,
no.
I mean, it sounds like your sweet spot.
I know. And he's a botanist and she's a doc. Come on now, people.
I mean, I know.
Okay.
All right. My first one.
Sell me.
It's called Sinners Anonymous by Som Sketcher. And I've never heard of
Oh my God, I had that book on my shelf.
You're lying.
No.
I knew you would like this one. Honey, this is the one I want to read.
Oh my God. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. This is one of them, I should say. This is the first book in a series that there's 5 books so far. We don't know if they'll be continued. So if it's good, I'll have several to read. I'm one who wants to read the series very, very much. And it appears that this is the first book is a standalone. And then there's a duet, and then there's a duet, which feels better than 5 in a series, in my personal opinion, because of how we read. So it's rated 3.82. All right, and this is what it says. This is the girl. My fiance's nephew knows every sin I've ever committed. He's about to become the deepest and darkest of them all. My name is Rory Carter, and I do bad things. There's a charged soul under this angelic exterior, and sometimes I wonder if my weekly confessions to Sinners Anonymous hotline will be enough to heal it. Marrying the 70-something head of the Cosa Nostra to save my father is the only good deed I've ever done. I'm burning and bitter and under the fake smile and tight dresses, but I was keeping it together. Until my fiance's nephew turns up to dinner uninvited. Angelo Vicious Visconti, a beautiful monster with cheekbones as sharp as his tongue. They say I shouldn't be scared of him because 9 years ago he went straight. He's barely a made man anymore, but I say he's the most dangerous Visconti of them all. It's not just because his cold sneer makes my pulse flutter. or the way his syrupy drawl tickles down my spine. Nope, he holds all of my sins in his big, rough hands. And the only sins darker than mine are his own. So it's dark mafia romance, forbidden love, age gap, enemies to lovers. I love it so much.
See, that's our Venn diagram right there.
And one of the reviews, this is kind of what sold me. I was sold already, but this like made it want to be my next read, is one of the reviews said, despite the stupidity of certain characters, which I don't understand that part, I actually devoured this book. Like, it was so fucking good. There were times when I was outright screaming and giggling because let me tell you, the tension is insane. I'm like,
you like tension.
I love it. I don't want it going too long, but I love it.
I can't believe I had that one. I have that one. I can see
and
the cover.
we're reading that one, FYI.
The cover. Okay. Book number 2 for me, 3 for the group. It is on my shelf. It's called Blood and Betrayals, Book 1 by Jeanette Rose and Alex Rune.
Okay.
This is a paranormal murder mystery in a magical school.
Love murder mystery, love paranormal, bring it on.
Found family, shadow protectors. It's supposed to be a 4 out of 5 spice. I was told I would love this because it's got emotional chaos and protective obsession wrapped in murder and magic. Let's see.
Magic.
This is book 1 in a series. I don't know when book 2 is coming out. It's got a map in the front. It says, let's just look at the dedication. For all the readers who have watched their world burn to ash and could do nothing but scream. I'm just going to be honest. She's a thick girl. Like,
I'm okay with that.
She's thick. So here's the back.
Okay.
It says, power flows through the ancient halls of Avalon University like a never-ending flood.
University, you say?
No, shush. Admission to the elite institution enables students to hone their magic under the watchful eye of their icy headmaster. Summer planned to slide through her tenure at Avalon unnoticed and inconspicuous. She has no interest in learning more about her past or why someone applied to the school on her behalf. Her emotional walls keep everyone at bay. Yes, queen. And her sharp tongue makes people give her a wide berth. Yet despite her best attempts, her emotional armor begins to melt from her feral vampire roommate.
I love vampires!
To the angelic senior, who is never dissuaded by her feigning disinterest. Maybe this could be good for her, a new life. Yet dark secrets lurk in the halls of Avalon, and soon those halls are drenched in blood. Summer finds herself as the obsession of a sadistic stalker. With the warning.
Do you notice a pattern here?
Thank you. With the warning, 7 lessons to learn. With the help of her new friends, she races against the clock to solve the mystery, hoping to save lives and catch the killer before it's too late.
Oh, that's got to be next. Well, I mean, after, yeah. Very excited.
Oh my
Very
God.
excited
So
about that.
We're going to just talk really quick. What did I say? I said it's a feisty female main character who keeps everybody away with her wicked tongue. Thank you. She is in an academic university setting, right? Academic setting to learn about magic. We love this. She also has a stalker. Come on, bitches. Like,
I mean, holy crow. That is
holy crow.
Definitely.
Yes.
We are definitely going on this. And it reminds me also to say, if you guys are interested in this GPT that helped us pick books that are like on our shelf and like that we really are going to enjoy reading, and you want to do the same thing with your favorite books by putting that into this GPT, we have a super fun thing for you guys. If you go to Morally Gray Babe Instagram account and you send a DM saying, I want the GPT, all you have to do is go on to the reviews for podcasts, do a review on our podcast, screenshot it when you're done before you hit submit, because it takes 3 or 4 days to go in, and you send that to us. We're going to give you a big discount off of the GPT. Okay.
So good.
Here we go. My book number 2,
yes.
Book number 4 for all of these King of Pride. It is the Kings of Sin.
I have that on my
Number
shelf.
2. Like, I
God.
loved
Okay,
this
sorry.
book. Okay.
Okay.
This is by Anna Huang, and it's rated as a 4.3 out of 5 stars. And I thought that was pretty high, but I loved the first one, so I get it. So this is book number 2. And we read King of Wrath, and I rated it a 5. Amber read it a long time ago. That's why we haven't had a podcast on it. Maybe we will after reading this book. It'll help you remember some of the characters, maybe. But these books are interconnected, but they're also standalone. So yes, you can read book 2 right now without having read book 1, FYI. It's also number 1 in the Kindle store and a New York Times best-selling romance, FYI. So here's the blurb. She is his opposite in every way, the greatest temptation he has ever known. Reserved, controlled, and proper to a fault, Kai Young has neither the time nor the inclination for chaos, and Isabella, with her purple hair and inappropriate jokes, is chaos personified. With a crucial CEO vote looming and a media empire at stake, the billionaire heir can't afford the distraction she brings. Isabella is everything he shouldn't want, but with every look and every touch, he's tempted to break all his rules and claim her as his own. Bold, impulsive, and full of life, Isabella Valencia has never met a party she doesn't like or a man she couldn't charm except for Kai Young. It shouldn't matter. He's not her type. The man translates classics into Latin for fun, and his membership at the exclusive club where she bartends means he's strictly off limits. Yes, but she can't deny that beneath his cool exterior is a man who could make her melt with just a touch. No matter how hard they try, they can't resist giving in to their forbidden desires, even if it costs them everything.
Yeah. When you were talking about Isabella and Kai, I was like, oh my gosh, they were in King of Wrath.
Yep.
Book 1, and she's the snarky best
The Amber.
friend. She's the best friend who was bartending, and she gave him, he wanted something strawberry or something, so she gave him like a strawberry martini or something like off the wall, and he drank it even though he didn't want to drink it. And so
You got a little hint that there
you got
was
a little
something.
hint. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved his character in King of Wrath. Like, I loved both their characters, but I loved his and like how he was portrayed. So I would be interested in reading this one to hear his story and to get more insight on his character. Oh my God.
There's something
But
about a
he's
man.
so attractive in book 1.
Yeah. There's something about a man who is proper and controlled that gets out of control because of a girl that I absolutely love in books. So I cannot wait.
I like the grumpy guys. All right. We're going to go. My book number 3. And I chose a small one because my other ones were kind of thick. So this one is called, and I had it on the shelf.
This has been on our TBR for a while.
It is. So this
I'm
is
excited.
Book 1 in the Dark Verse by Runix. It's called The Predator. And this has been out for a while. So it's been on my shelf for a while. I moved it in several homes since like I keep in a different library. So I really wanted to read it. So
and we can get through that
like
easy.
Chat GPT said it was like cold mafia strategist versus a sharp female main character. Their cat and mouse becomes obsession and possession. It's supposed to be a 4 out of 5 spice. And the reason a chat says I would love it is because he doesn't love often, but when he does, he destroys for her.
So, we like that. We like those obsessive males that burn the world down for the girl.
So a dark mafia obsessed male main character. So here we go.
I'm ready.
In the dark underbelly of the mob, Tristan Kane has become an anomaly. As the only non-blooded member in the high circle of the Tenebra outfit, he is an enigma to all, his skills unparalleled, his morality questionable, and his motives unknown. He's lethal, and he knows it. As does Marana, the genius extraordinaire daughter of the rival family. When Kane does with weapons, Marana does with computers. Ooh, nice. When
That's fun. I love that.
Right? A hacker, sweet. So when a 20-year-old mystery resurfaces, Marana infiltrates Kane's house, intent on killing him, unaware of a tie that binds them together. Hate, heat, and history clash together with unexpected sparks. But something bigger, something worse is happening in their world. And despite their animosity, only they can fight it down. So
Perfection. Perfection.
this is, I'm going to say it's a
Is
quick
that a
read.
bullet hole in the cover? Like, it looks so
Yeah.
real. It
Um,
looks real.
it is 303.
Oh, that's
It
quick.
says to be continued in The Reaper, coming in July 2020. So it's been out for a while, right?
It's probably going to be a cliffhanger, but we could read the next one then, because
Mm.
I am somebody who cannot stand a cliffhanger. It bothers me. I think about it for days, even while I'm reading another book, and it takes me out of the book because all I can think
It
about.
sucks.
I know. So, but that's okay. We'll read this one. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm excited.
so I'm excited to dive into this because I hear that the Dark Verse is like a phenomenal series to get into. So
And I've seen that all over like Instagram. So
yeah, and I'm excited.
a
And if
while
we
ago,
don't
like
like
the
it, we
old,
don't like it. But if we do,
we'll see.
hello.
Okay, here's my number 4, the 8th book that we're recommending. That actually we're reading. We can't recommend it because we haven't read it yet.
We haven't read it.
This is There Are No Saints. It's in the Sinners series, the first book by Sophie Lark. And I've seen her name a lot, but I don't think we've read her together. I don't think we've read her. And I'm excited because she came up a couple times in the list that I got from the GPT. So I'm excited.
You said Sophie Lark?
Yes, it's rated a 3.79, but there's like 112,000 ratings on it. So it seems like it's been around for a bit. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I was adding it to our TBR.
The city of San Francisco, and I live in the Bay Area, so I was excited to see that. In the city of San Francisco, they think that we're rival artists. In truth, we're predators battling for hunting ground. We never chased the same prey until the night we both laid eyes on Mara Eldridge. Shaw wants to use her as a pawn in his twisted game. I'm fixated on her for a different reason, ... She makes me feel like I never thought I could feel and want things I never wanted. Only she can make me lose control. I don't know if I should protect her at all costs or destroy her before she ruins me. Mara knows I'm no saint, but she has no idea she's dancing with the devil. And this is from the author, which I thought intrigued me further.
Okay.
She said, I've always been fascinated by true crime as well as by villains and anti-heroes. A serial killer is, of course, the ultimate anti-hero, the baddest of the bad boys. Redeeming a character who starts so evil was a challenge that inspired me to entirely new heights and entirely new depths. Come on this dark, sensual, and utterly brain-bending ride with me. I was like, sold, and my friend's gonna love it too.
Sold, thank you very much. That sounds really good.
I know. Like all these books that you've mentioned and are on here, like I want to read all of them today. And we can't. We have to pick
No,
one.
now I get to choose which one we get to read first.
Really? Why?
I don't know, Jen. Yeah, I'll be picking. Okay, so my final book read is called Neverthorn by Shannon Mayer.
She's Amber's holding up for the video the book, and of course she has the real pretty books with the art on the pages, and it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's really
we love pretty books.
And it also came with some like graphic art. And then it came with like a tattoo that's supposed to be one of the houses. That's kind of nice. So, Neverthorn by Shannon Mayer. I feel like this just came out because I just got this book in the mail. It's a chat says, and I have not read it. Like, so I'm going to be reading the description.
Yes.
But I got it. So I purchased it because I wanted it because I read it then, but now you're going to hear me read it again to refresh my memory. Okay.
Yes.
So this is about a thieving outcast who's forced back into a magical academy. Let's pause so you can see a trope that I love.
Magical Academy.
So,
Isn't that like all the books?
where enemies rise and one brooding man watches her every move.
Oh, we love that.
So I'm like
A lot.
it's supposed to be a feisty FMC and a broody magical protector is chef's kiss, dark academia attention.
We love attention.
I know.
I love
So
attention.
it says, in a realm where magic reigns, a legendary hero once stood against the encroaching darkness. But with his death, hope dwindled, and the best the world could muster is Harlow Dajan, a thief and a magic school dropout, as well as a notorious troublemaker. At nearly 30, everybody clap for female main character that's older. Yes. At nearly 30, Harlow can't even cast a simple rune without blundering it. So why does anyone think she can take up the mantle of hero? Reluctantly, she's dragged back to Neverthorn Academy with 7 former classmates, tasked with training to confront and defeat the villain of their world. But the challenges are stacked against her. Professor Hottison makes it clear she's a failure.
Professor Hottison.
Professor used to be a mean girl, has a vendetta, and lurking in her past is a secret so dark it could reveal she's not the hero the world needs, but the next villain. With fate hanging in the balance, can Harlow embrace her destiny before the shadows claim her?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun! And then it says on the back, our magics bound us together, him on purpose, and me by accident. You're welcome.
I love it. I love it. Okay, my fourth and final book. So we have 8 books that we are going to be reading that you can read along with us. This one is by Olivia Hale, who I really love. And this is the $1 billion enemy in the Seattle.
We just gotta stop. We gotta stop.
No.
This is no. We're saying all the ones that you have said, except for I think the first one, they've all been billionaires.
No, 3 of them. 2 of them. Half of them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only because I have to balance out all of your universities and professors.
Hey, there's only 2 or 3.
Okay, or 4.
No, there's only 3. So keep going.
Okay. Anyway, this is the Seattle Billionaires book 1, and it's rated a 4.5 out of 5 stars, which I have never seen actually on Amazon.
Was titled?
Oh, $1 billion enemy.
Ooh.
And 4.5, I haven't never seen that on Amazon, on any of the books that I've read anyway. So I was excited to see that. Are you ready? My one night stand turns out to be my $1 billion enemy. For those who can't see, for those that can't see the video, Amber heavily rolled her eyes back into her.
It's so you, that one sentence.
I was all sold. Let's read it.
Oh my God. If nothing, it could say nothing else.
But it does have a 4.5 out of 5.
It doesn't matter, Jen. It's so funny because like that one sentence, no matter what else you said, you're like, yes. And I could have said that. Like,
I'm in.
One night stand, $1 billion mistake. Probably going to be enemies to lovers. Probably going to have a lot of tension. A lot of, oh my God.
Well, let me read it.
You read. I'm so excited.
Okay. My one night stand turned out to be my $1 billion enemy. Yeah, I'm screwed. And unfortunately, not that way. I meet handsome man at a bar, the kind you only dream about. You know the one. He drinks his whiskey neat and power oozes from his suit-clad form. The night we spent together is perfect. I will treasure that memory for as long as I live. Until I discover who he is. Who's the billionaire asshole trying to tear down my bookstore? Bookstore. I know, so stop. Who's the billionaire asshole trying to tear down my bookstore? My one night stand. Correction. My rich, handsome, calculating one night stand. I hate his determination and his ruthlessness. I hate the way he smirks and the thick fall of his hair. But most of all, I hate that I can't look at him without remembering our night together. A night he's keen to repeat. During the day, we're at war. At night, we're lovers. No funny business, no emotion, and definitely no falling for him. It's a brand new standalone, brand new series, standalone. I don't know about brand new at this point because there are some others in the series, but I'm very excited.
Said, yeah, we've read a book by her. It was another billionaire.
It was another billionaire. That's the one before the boss ones.
Yeah. Well, that was the New York billionaires. We read the
Yes.
New York billionaires. So now we're on the Seattle billionaires. Fantastic.
I could read it like tonight into tomorrow morning.
She'll be done. She'll be done. She'll be like, Amber, we're gonna read this book, and then she'll be like, tomorrow morning, I'll have a text.
I'll be like, you don't have to read it. We'll move on. I already read it. It's great.
It's great. I loved it. 5 stars. What do you read it? What's today? I'm like, please nice. That sounded like you. So if you hadn't guessed, if I had
all your books sounded like you.
If I had to describe Jen, she likes billionaire romances. She does like the dark as well, but she loves billionaires.
I like both. I like to sandwich them between because I get overwhelmed with the world building and stuff like that. So I like to throw these in the middle because I can get through it and I feel like accomplished. And then I got to tackle a big one again. That's kind of how I feel.
Huh. You say my girls are thick. Okay. So
your girls are thick.
So anyway, I would say Jen loves billionaire romances. If there was a dark mafia billionaire romance, oh my God, it would be Jen's holy eyeballs. She loves lots of tension. She loves a snarky female main character that has a backbone. She doesn't like them to be withering little babes. Yes. So snarky backbone, FMC. If there is an arranged marriage, fantastic.
Or an age gap or forced marriage, I am all in.
A forced, that's what I meant. Forced marriage, and
or arranged marriage. Both. I like both.
Yeah. So that's Jen. Like whenever.
And Amber.
Oh God.
Is anything about like monsters, tentacles, like all the monstery things.
Tentacles. You read one book about Kraken. One book.
Wait, let me finish.
Oh my God.
And she also loves Mafia too.
Yes.
But she likes it in small bursts where I could read them all day, every day.
Well, it's hard to find, like, once you find a good series, like a good Mafia series, I can blow through that whole thing. But then you go into this like book slump because you just read, like for me, Perfectly Imperfect by, I think it's like Neva Alcha. I feel like that's the name.
Yes.
That is like a beautiful series, and I love it. And like, I read like all of it. I could just devour them, and then after that, you're just like, oh, sad. Like you're not in that world anymore. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, you also love anything with a professor, more importantly, like an education place. And not high school. It has to be like college or above.
High school. Yeah.
Yeah, college or above. And
even above
throw in magic, you're super happy.
A reverse harem in an
reverse harem is your jam too.
A dark academia reverse harem with professors, but all the people are like,
it's and like throw in a stalker, kidnapping, stalking.
There's a war and trial.
And let's be honest. One thing we both love is an obsessed male character who is an asshole, except to her, and would burn the world down for her. We both love that.
So I'm excited. I'm excited that we now have like 8 books we want to read, which is also problematic because I don't know if anybody is like this, but you get your TBR, you get it all set up, and it's like that reel that goes around. It's like you come up with a plan, like work the plan, like the plan goes off the rails, forget about the plan.
Throw the plan away.
Yeah. So this is our plan. This is the books we would like to read.
These 8 books will probably go through, I'm thinking.
Yeah. I'm excited to dive into these 8. And yeah, I'm really excited. When Jen asked me to create this list, I created top 20 books to read. So my TBR also has 20 books on there that I want to read. And that was actually using chat to help me do that as well. But we'll put all of our TBR lists. Jen's going to give me hers. I think she also did 15 books, right? 15, 20 books.
13, 15, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So she has like 15. So my 15 and hers, we'll put a list on Goodreads. If you follow Morley Gray Babe on Goodreads, you'll see our
We'll put
TBR.
that in the link of these show notes too.
Yeah, so we'll put it in there, and then you can follow along and get the books, see which ones you want to read. If you want to read along with us, follow us along on Instagram, and we'll keep you posted on what we're reading next.
Yay! Thanks for tuning in, babes. If you loved hanging out with us today, don't forget to check the show notes for all the juicy details and the links that we have talked about today.
Yes, and you can also discover your next book boyfriend with our epic quiz, which is linked in our show notes, like Jen said. And of course, follow us for more spicy reads, hot takes, and unfiltered fun. Until next time, stay morally gray.